Today is Thursday, Parashat Nasso. We're learning from Hok LeIsrael, and one of the subjects that we learn in Hok LeIsrael is the Gemarah. And the Gemarah of today includes in it a certain passage that has to a certain portion that has to do with actually business owners or property owners, that type of thing. So it says like this: Amar Shemuel. Shmuel said, Ana le'amilta achala bar chamra. Shmuel says, on this subject that we're going to discuss now, in this matter, I'm like vinegar compared to wine, legabe Abba, when I compare myself to my father. The ilu Abba havasir nichse tre zimne beyoma. Because my father, his father used to inspect his property or his business twice a day. Va'ana la sayarna ela chada zimna. But me, I go to inspect my properties only once a day. So my father did more than I do. He did twice a day instead of me that I do one a day. So I'm like vinegar compared to wine. How much his father was better. Shmuel etame, because Shmuel, according to his opinion, his understanding, the reasoning of Shmuel, the Amar Shmuel, that Shmuel says, Man deser nichse kol yoma. Anyone who inspects his properties every day, or his fields, or his businesses, mashkach istira, he'll find istira, which is hafezuz, which means once he inspects and checks his employees and his properties, he'll find ways to save money. He might find certain things that he could do in a way that would be more economical. So, in other words, it's a good thing to inspect your properties and your business daily. Abaye used to inspect his properties, his fields every day. Yom achad, one day, one time he found his sharecropper carrying a bundle of twigs to take home. In other words, his employee was stealing from him. Amar le hani lecha, I asked him, where are you taking this to? Amar le lebemor, I'm taking it to the house of my master. In other words, he tried to find a pretext that he's not stealing it. He said, I'm taking it to your house. He told him the rabbi has already made a statement, anticipated this kind of situation, and by telling me that I should inspect my properties, I found this thing that I would have known otherwise. Rav Asi used to inspect his properties every day. He says, even though I inspect them every day, I'm not finding any money that, in other words, I'm not finding any savings of money, any things that I'm discovering that I should take care of that will save me money. So where is that? Yom achad, one day, chaza tzinora de bitka ve'are. One day he saw that a pipe had burst in his field, and there was like a small little crack that was water that was jutting out from there. Shakle leglime, took off his coat, and he took off his coat, and he stopped up the pipe. He filled up that hole. Rama kala, he called out people. Atu inche secharuha, and people came when they heard him scream, and they came and they stopped up the pipe in a way that they took care of it, and that way saving his field from being flooded. Amar, he says, and now I found all those istaras that Shmuel said. So we see from the Gemarah excellent advice for business owners, for people who own properties, for people who manage offices, or people who are in charge of certain projects. Inspect it regularly, because you might find things that need to be done more efficiently. You might find things that need to be taken care of. You might find employees who are not acting properly. And that way, by not being on a disconnect, you'll be able to benefit financially from it. And this was the advice of the Gemarah from today, from Hok LeIsrael, Parashat Nasso for Thursday. Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.